All right, so we should be running live right about now. And let me get everything set up for the webinar. They're actually in the background creating all this cool stuff in YouTube. And should be running live. Okay, we are now live, which is really, really awesome.
Live and remote.
So, yeah, you guys are famous now.
You know what? We're not allowed to share this, are we? Like the meeting?
Yeah, you can share it.
I can. Let's see.
You can. Yes, it's public on YouTube. So all you have to do is go to the Builderall YouTube channel. So Builderall USA.
Oh, I was going to put us
share it all you want to.
I was going to put us on Facebook. That's where I want to be.
Oh, well, I don't know if you can share that like now, but
I love
later
Facebook.
on you can. Later on you can.
Yeah. Darn,
there is a live link though. If you go to YouTube now and look at the YouTube channel Builderall USA, it's on live on YouTube. So if you want to copy the link to that and then put it in Facebook, you can put it anywhere you want to.
I can. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try this. You shouldn't have told me that. I'm the admin of this extremely large and very active Facebook group.
Oh wow! So yeah, you need to put it in there, and you need to put your link in there.
Man, let me hurry up and do this. See, I'm panicking. You don't mess my head up.
No panic. There's too much to do. We never panic in Builderall.
Okay, that's right. I'll come. I'm gonna.
We do the.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have some fun now. You should have said that. Okay, Builderall. Oh man, I bet the guy that sponsored me doesn't even know this. He's a super sponsor, by the way.
He's gonna be excited that you're sharing with so many people. That's for sure.
Let's see, Builderall.
All right, so everybody that's here, if you want to, you can share your camera. I've also got chat open, and I'll try to jump in and answer any questions that you might have. So let me go ahead and get started. Today we're going to cover some really, really cool stuff. The first one is the video wrapper, and if you haven't seen that, I want you to gird your loins now because it is absolutely, positively amazing. I mean, I'm in love with the video wrapper, and I can think of a million ways to use it. And so I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to share it with you. This is brand spanking new. You guys may or may not have seen it yet, and it is super duper cool. So we're going to go over the video wrapper, and then the other thing I'm going to go over today is, what was it? So many neat things. Let me take a look. I'm cheating and looking, you guys, because I can't remember what I was going to show you. Oh, the share locker. I'm going to show you the share locker because this is so cool that it is a great way to get your Facebook pages liked and shared. You know that you can set it up so that this blocks like a web page. So let's say you're wanting to give away an ebook, and it's a good ebook. Like, wow, that's a great ebook. But you don't want people to just go and get it. You want to get some likes and shares for your Facebook page, and then you'll give it to them. So you can set up this share locker, and it will require them to actually like and or share your Facebook page before they can get to that ebook and download it. So it's a really neat way to grow your audience, grow your Facebook page, lots of stuff that you can do with it to start giving yourself some authority. You'll be seen as the expert when somebody comes to your Facebook page and you've got thousands of people that are following you, thousands of people that are liking you, and you start moving up in the desktop feed with people that have liked your page. You're going to be seen as the authority in that niche area. So I'm going to show you how to set that up today so you can get that done. So let's go ahead and jump in and take a look first at the video wrapper because that's my favorite. So I'm going to go to share my screen. And there's the London event. If you guys have not registered for London, you need to. I'm going to be in London on the 16th, 17th, and the 18th. And a lot of the leaders are going to be there. All the top leaders are going to be there. Liam's going to be there. I think Chad's going to be there. We've got Alex Friedman. I think he's going to be there. I will be there. We probably have about 5 out of the top 10 affiliates that are going to be at London. So that's really, really good. What that means is these are the people that have hit, 6 digits with Builderall. And anybody in the top 10 is hitting 6 digits with Builderall. So you want to be with those people. You want to be learning from those people You want to be understanding what they're doing so that you can do that as well. So if you can be in London, flip and be in London because it's going to be a lot of fun. 3 days with Builderall people. Oh my gosh. We did 1 day in Memphis and that was so much fun. I wish that we could have done 3 days in Memphis because that would have been awesome. But 3 days in London, I think I'm going to get some fun stuff accomplished. And when I leave, I know I'm going to be leaving networking with people that are amazing. People from all over the world are coming in. We've got people from so many different countries that are coming in. It's going to be nothing short of amazing. They're having it at an amazing hotel. It's only like a half a mile away from Heathrow. So you fly into Heathrow and you go straight to your hotel. And because all of the festivities are there, and all the event stuff is there, you don't have to even leave the hotel. You can eat there, you can sleep there, you can learn there, you can network there. All of that's going to be happening right there in London. So if you have not gotten your tickets, do that. I suggest if you can possibly do it, figure out how to get the VIP tickets. You can do the mastermind with Eric on Monday. That's going to be great. So take a look at Everest when you get a chance, because I think you will be shocked how much fun it is. So now we're going to go to the video wrapper, and the video wrapper is in apps. And when you scroll down to the end of apps, you should see that there is the video wrapper. This account, I don't think has it. I'm going to refresh and see if maybe it has it. So hold on. It may not be released to everybody, so I don't have it in that account. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into my other account. So hold on for just a second and let me log in as another account. That one, I only have 1,000 accounts. I have test accounts, real accounts, and extra accounts, and I have a lot of stuff. All right, so now we've got the apps right here, and we've got the video wrapper right here. So I'm just going to click on the video wrapper. And right here, it looks really plain, right? This actually looks really plain, but don't let it deceive you, because it is actually really, really full service what it can do. And I've already created 3 of them on this one, on this test account. And I'm going to go ahead and just add another project. And before I do, I want to show you what this thing looks like. So let me jump into the boot camp, because I believe I put the example in the boot camp. So Builderall 7-day boot camp. And I'm going to scroll down and find that video. Let's see if we can find it. There it is right there. So this is what the video wrapper looks like. So I took just a video that I shot. So that's the video inside of there. And that was me on the Oculus Rift, actually doing some training inside of virtual reality. And all I did was take that video and place it right here. I put a blue background, and then I put the words Builderall on there. I put build your business today, and then I put my address on there. I put my Builderall Diva logo right there, which I think the one thing I would change would be to put white behind it so you could actually see it a little bit better. And then I even used my side stamp on there. And when you click play, it actually
Shelly Turner
plays the video.
Builderall Diva.
Right.
And I'm so excited because I'm going to do some free training for you guys. What their pain points
And this
are.
one was actually like a 23-minute video. So it took a 23-minute video, put it in there. I was able to put all kinds of stuff all around it, make it, decorate it kind of however I wanted to. I even put my little side stamp on there. And if you've taken the boot camp, you know what the side stamp is. And just posted it, and you can see that people are responding to it. It's actually really, really cool what you can do with this. So I want you to imagine, oh, that was cha-ching, I just made some money. I want you to imagine any kind of video that you can make. You can make a training video, you can make just a talking head video. You can do the disruptive kind of videos where you're like you're banging on the glass, like stop, wait, look, I have something to show you. And then you can put all this stuff all around it to kind of fill in your point. So it's absolutely fabulous what you can do. All you just have to do is really be creative, right? So let's jump in and see how we do that. So I'm going to go to add a project, and I'm going to name this Tuesday night training. That's simple enough. And then I'm going to click add. And what it does is it adds this right here, and I go across to the other side on the right-hand side, and I'm going to go ahead and click the pencil to edit. So I'm going to edit the project, and now, again, it looks really plain, but this is where the magic happens. So the first thing I need to do is decide, what do I want the width and height of this project to be? And for this video right here, I actually did 1,000 by 800. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again, 1,000 by 800. There we go. And I think on that other one, I chose a dark blue background. So let's go ahead and pull up some blue, and I can slide it around to see what color I want it to be. And I think I will change it to maybe that color right there, which is perfect. Also notice that you've got this color code right here. So if you've got a website that is a certain color, or you use a color combination, and you want to make sure those colors match, you can put the code in there, and the color will match exactly what is on your website. So that's really important to remember, is you've got those codes right there, so you can manage your color scheme for your website if you want to add this to your website. Okay, so that's deciding on the color. And now I can go to the video area. So I've got these tabs across here. I already did options. Now I'm going to go to video. And now I have to choose a video to put up there. And the video size can only be up to 1 gigabyte. That's huge for a video, especially just a video you're going to plop into like Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and click choose file. And I'm going to see if I can find some videos here. So let's go to videos. And no, I don't have anything exciting there. So let's go to maybe documents and screencast-o-matic. Whoops, that's not screencast-o-matic. Screencast-o-matic. And there's some videos right there. So let's go ahead and do an Everest testimonial. Let's see what happens. It's going to load this video, and it's in an MP4 format. I'm not sure what formats it will accept, but I know for sure it accepts MP4. And now my video's there, and all I have to do is click and drag it where I want it to go. So I can put it way up high. I can put it way down low. I can cut it off some. So if I only want to show that one much, I can cut it off up there. I can cut it off where only my mouth shows. That would be interesting. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to put it right here. Just like that. That's perfect. And now that I've got the video in, now I can go to the next area, which is objects. And in the objects, I can choose to add an image, or I can add text. The most important thing about this one is if you're adding images and text, you need to put them in order of the layers that you want to happen. Because every time you add something, it adds it to the top layer. So you need to be very careful thinking about your layers. But I'm going to go ahead and click add an image. And when I do that, oh, I just made money again. Yay me. So when you do that, you can choose from your computer or from your library. Now, the library has a huge selection. It has an apple and it has a lemon. So hopefully they're going to be adding to that soon. But you can always choose from your computer. And from your computer, I'm going to choose file. And then I'm going to find some pictures. So I'm going to go to my D drive and to Builderall and to graphics. I'm going to see if anything's there. Oh, there's a good one right there. So we'll choose that one. And did it put it there? I don't see it. There it is right there. Oh my gosh. Let me put this right here. And then we'll put this right here. And I'm going to shrink him up a bit and put him right there. Just like that. There we go. And now I can add some more stuff if I want to. So let's add some text. And I can put Everest is on fire. And for the text, I can choose what style of text. So here's all the different styles. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with Georgia. I can pick the size like that. I can pick whether it's left aligned, centered, or right. I like center. And I can bold it or italicize it like that. And I'm going to go ahead and change the color to white. And once I do that, you can't really see the text anymore. It's disappeared. But all I have to do now is click Add Text. And you can see that it's right here, but it's really small. So I'm going to go ahead and make it bigger and then move it towards the center. Just like that. So I got that, and now I'm going to go ahead and add some more text. So I'm going to say seats are limited. And we'll go ahead and center that one, and I'm going to make it white again, so it'll go against that background, and add. So there's my seats are limited. I'm going to go ahead and do this and put it right there. And then the last one, I'm going to go ahead and add some more text. And I'm going to add in www.everestuk.com. And let's see, I'll make it white again. And then add text. Put that down here, just like this. And let me scooch this guy over a little. Scooch this guy over a little. And Shazam! We just created a really awesome video, right? And we wrapped it up in blue. And we are talking about Everest, and the seats are limited, and everestuk.com. This is not a clickable link, but you can put it in there so they know where to go. And now that we've created our video, I need to save my project. So I'm going to click Save. And then OK. And now the next step is I can actually do subtitles. And subtitles are little subtitles that go down here at the bottom. And what they're going to do is they're going to show up in about the same place where it says everestuk.com. And subtitles can be used if you want to explain something on the video or have it typed out. So you might do something like fill in this form here, or click here to add your account, or something like that. So it's almost like you can do instructions all during the video if you want to. Because I've covered all of this in blue and actually have images, I'm not going to add any subtitles on this one. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it exactly the way it is, save my project, and click OK. Remember, save as your friend. And then you're going to go to encode video. So all I do is click that. And what it's going to do is it's going to take all that stuff that I created, and it's going to create a video for me. And it's going to allow me to download that video. And then I can use that video anywhere I want to. So I can put it on Facebook. I can put it on my website. I can put it on Instagram. I can put it on Pinterest. No, Pinterest doesn't really do videos, do they? But anywhere where I can do videos, I can add that, and it is ready to go. And it looks really sharp. I'm always like super impressed with these video wrappers. But it does take a few minutes for it to encode it. And when it's done, it will actually show you what it looks like. And then we can press play.
Hi, I'm Shelly Turner, the Builderall Diva, and I want to tell you a little bit about Everest. It's an amazing event that you don't want to miss. I've been to all the Everest events so far.
So you can see that it just takes the exact video that I had and it drops it in there. And now all I have to do to get it is to click the download button. So I'm going to click download. And you see it downloaded straight to my computer. And it actually does it like really fast. There it is right there. If I click it and open it, I can open it with, I don't know, Windows Media Player, I guess. And OK. There we go. And there it is.
I'm Shelly Turner, the Builderall Diva, and I want to tell you a little bit about
Isn't that nifty? And let me go ahead and close this. And now I'm going to get this video. It dropped it down in my downloads, I believe. So I'm going to get this video and I'm going to add it to Facebook. Let's do that. I'm going to jump in here, and I'll do it in the 7-day boot camp again. So I'm going to just click in here and go, have you gotten your ticket for Everest yet? And then I will click photo video and we'll go to data and downloads, and it was video something or another. Is that it right there? No, I don't think so. Video.mp4. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to double click it. And it's loading. And there we go. And I'm going to click post. And it's going to take it a minute or two because Facebook has to process the video. And once it's processed, that post will actually be ready. And anybody can see that post in this group. So it's actually really, really cool. While that's processing, I want to show you some more in the wrapper because I've got some instruction videos. So I'm going to go ahead and close this editor. And I'm going to add a new project. And this project, I'm going to call it instruction video. And I'm going to click add. And so there's my instruction video. And I'm just going to click edit. And I'm going to make it, we'll make it 1000 by 800. I'm going to leave the background that color. I'm going to go to video and choose my video. Remember, 1 gig is max, which is a pretty good size for a video. That shouldn't be too bad on finding a good video. So let's go ahead and, I don't know, we'll go to tutorials. So let's go to documents. And Screencast-O-Matic, and register for the boot camp. Oh, that'll be good. So this is a video on how to register for the boot camp. So I get my video in there, and it takes it just a few minutes to upload. It doesn't take it very long at all, as long as you got a good internet connection. And then it has to encode it so it can actually use it in the video wrapper. And there it is right there. So now I'm going to go to objects and I'm going to add some text. And for the text, I'm going to say Builderall boot camp grab. And then I'm going to put it in the center and we'll leave it black. And I'm going to click add text. So there's our Builderall boot camp. And I'm going to make it larger, just like this. And now I've got this blank white space, and this is where I can now go to subtitles. And I'm going to add a subtitle to this. So I'm just going to click add subtitle. And the first thing I'm going to do is just watch a little bit of it to see what it says. So I'm going to click play.
All right, I'm going to go through a full test of the new system for signing up for the boot camp.
Okay, so it's the test for signing up for the boot camp. So I'm going to say, this is a test for signing up for the boot camp. So then I decide, where do I want to start it? Right here. I want to start it at time 0 and end it at about 10 seconds. So it should last about 10 seconds on the screen. So let me go ahead and check and see if it does that. So I'm going to start it at the very beginning and click play.
All right, I'm going to go through a full test of the new system for signing up for the boot camp, and I'm just going to make sure that everything works correctly. So I'm just going to go to yes.com.
All right, so I can add another subtitle, and I can say go to builderallbootcamps.com, and this one I'm going to start at time 11, and we'll go all the way to maybe 17 seconds. We'll see if that works. So I'm going to go to time spot of 11 about, and we'll click play.
And there's the first page right there, and we should get a little login area that shows up right here, and it should show that I'm not logged in right now, which is great. And then it's got all of the new one.
So now you can see how I could go through that entire video and do subtitles through the entire thing and give instructions on everything they need to do, written instructions, along with the video instructions. So that's another neat thing you can do with this tool, is actually create videos with instructions in there for the viewers that are watching. So it's absolutely amazing what you can do. So I'm going to jump back into stop sharing, and I'm going to see what you guys think. So what do you guys think about it? I'm going to approve some more people. So we've got David and Roosevelt and Tyree and lots and lots of people that are waiting to get in. So Anton, tell me, what do you think?
I think it's awesome.
Tyree, you tell me, I want to hear from Tyree too. Tyree, what do you think?
Oh man, Shelly, that's blowing. I'm like, more and more and more is blowing my mind. I was just doing something like this on YouTube. Now we can do it here. I mean, this is like going to the moon. Awesome.
I know, right? I absolutely love it. Anton, what did you think about that? That first video I showed you that I made with the little virtual reality person.
I was going to ask you, but I don't think you want to give away your secret. I was going to ask you.
Oh,
I was going to ask you where did you get those.
I don't have any secrets.
I just want to know where you got those cartoon characters from.
I actually have a set of hardware. It's called Oculus Rift, and you can buy the Oculus Rift, and then you use a free program called Facebook Spaces, and it's a virtual reality setup. So you put this thing over your head, and it's got goggles in there that you look through the goggles, and you can see the entire virtual reality all around you.
$2,000, isn't it?
Nope, it's about right now it's on sale for $350.
Darn.
Yeah.
Well, you just told me what it is, but I don't know where to get it. Is it in your 7-day boot camp?
I'll show you real quick. This is the Oculus Rift right here.
Oh, okay.
The whole thing. Let me put it in the camera, right? And you just put it over your head like that. And inside there's goggles. Do you see the goggle thing?
Uh-huh.
And they actually make it seem like the room that you're actually in is not there. And the room that you're seeing is what's all the way around you. And it's got a couple sensors. It's got some hand controls. The whole thing is about $350.
So you can you can basically make it you, right?
Yep, that's exactly it.
Wow.
And then once you do that, you just use Facebook Spaces.
Uh-huh.
And Facebook Spaces is free, and you can sign up through the Oculus Rift, and you create your little avatar, and then you can do whatever you want.
So the Facebook Spaces is your background.
Yes.
And the stuff around you. Okay, gotcha.
Yep, I'll be doing some more training on that really soon. There's a lot of people that want to learn how to do it. So I'll be doing some more training on that because it's a really neat way to deliver.
So you shouldn't show us that type of stuff during the webinar because it's a distraction.
Yeah, I got that one right, Anton. Yeah, I have that one 100%.
David,
I want that. Hello, Shelly. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing?
Hello, David. What do you think about the new video wrapper, David?
I think it's cool. And believe it or not, dare I say this, I just got one recently.
Uh-huh.
And the Builderall one looks better, in fact, than the one that I have.
Yeah, I heard that they did just have one on JVZoo, just a real active one on JVZoo just a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people bought it, and now Builderall is there, and it is so totally cool.
It's better. I think it's better.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Tyree, you just look like your mind's been blown again.
Yes, it's I didn't get a chance to get in it from the beginning, so this is a new Builderall tool, and when this replay gonna be put in the boot camp section of
it's
Facebook.
Going the Builderall USA.
Okay. Okay.
You might be able to get it in Ireland.
You guys probably may not have it on your dashboard yet. Don't kill me.
It's not your fault.
I didn't do it, I swear. But it's coming. It's coming really, really soon. It's what's called beta right now. We're beta testing it, but it's working fabulously. So it will be on your dashboards. I'm betting if it's not in there by Friday, you can just come see me in France and kick my butt.
You're going to France? I thought you were going to the UK.
Well, I am, but I'm going to France tomorrow.
You should have come to Ireland.
I'm working on it. I'm working on that.
You have to. Gosh, you should come over for a few days and get to see a few old castles.
I should actually.
Yeah.
I actually have a lot of Irish in me. We did a DNA test, and I have a lot of Irish in me. So I may
Really?
make it over there.
And do you know what part? No.
No, I have no clue what part. All they did was the genetics test, but I tested like 37% Irish.
Wow. Wow.
You know, actually, I'm part Irish, believe it or not.
I believe
Are
it.
you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you. the
Anton,
truth
we could be
because-
like long lost cousins. Is
Well,
that right?
I'm telling you, I went to a dermatologist one time because I'm a darker skinned person, and I went to the dermatologist because I had this red mole on above my knee.
Oh wow.
It was red. I'm like, what the? This doesn't make any sense. So it kind of scared me.
You start growing red hair next.
Yeah. And the dermatologist, she laughed at me. She said, by looking at that, I can see that you're at least 40 years old and you're part Irish. I'm like,
Wow.
Go on.
That's crazy.
so
we see the Ahmed over there, right?
there's nothing pure anymore, I swear, I tell you.
Hey, Grantham is a very English name.
It is a very English name. That's true.
And
Yeah,
most
like-
people, it's
That's
We
interesting.
just need to have a party over in Ireland. I did try Guinness. I was really excited because
Great.
when I was in Germany, I did try Guinness, and I took a sip of it and decided not for me. So I won't be drinking it.
You have to come to Ireland to drink Guinness. Seriously, lads, it's not the same all over the world. If I travel anywhere, and inevitably we'll end up in an Irish pub somewhere, right, to get drunk.
Of course.
But the Guinness is not the same as here.
Well, then I'm
It's
going to have
not
to
a
head that
spring.
direction.
Ah, man, it's yeah. But
David,
anyway,
what's the temperature where you are right now?
it's cold.
What do you mean? What's the temperature?
We're about -3 or 4 now at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah. But hey, Anton, last week we were 9 degrees.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
That's
That's
crazy.
Celsius though. So that's
How
for
do I
us.
hate
That's
that?
like 40 degrees, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. What's 54 is 0, is it?
Mm-hmm.
54 is 0. So gosh, what would it be? Hey, hang on. I'll use my app.
Got to do the
I'll
math.
use my app. That's it. That should be a Builderall too.
It's coming. That's next week.
Jenny, is that tool in our back office already, or do we also have to wait until Friday?
Tyree, you may have to wait till Friday. You can tell. You can just go into the dashboard and look under apps, and it's right down at the bottom, towards the bottom.
Okay.
We're getting several other tools as well. Let me share my screen and I'll show you. I can't go in and actually show you how they work yet because they're still working on beta testing and there's still some issues going on. But if you take a look right here at the bottom, there's a WhatsApp coming. So we can message each other and clients on WhatsApp. We've got the video wrapper, and then we've actually got an Instagram autoresponder. So if you want to send out messages to people on Instagram automatically, we're going to be able to do that through the Instagram autoresponder. There's also.
You got to be kidding me!
No, I'm not kidding you. I would never kid you about things like that.
Oh man!
But grab onto your hats because there's another one coming, and that is an SMS messaging system. So we'll be able to send out text messages to lists of people. And of course, we'll have to pay for those. SMS text messages, actually, when you send them out, it's a service that's going to cost. And I think if I remember right, Eric said that the cost per message is going to be something like 0.001 cents. So,
but why don't they incorporate Skype into it, Shelley?
I'm sorry, David. What was the question?
Sorry, lads. Why don't they try and incorporate Skype into it? That would be amazing.
Nothing off the table at all. There's nothing off the table.
That would be a coup. The jeepers. They'd wipe WordPress would be gone off the scene.
That's
Nobody
true.
would use anything else if they were able to use Skype because.
Well, you know that Skype has some developer tools, and if you go to the Skype website, there's actually HTML code you can get for adding a Skype window onto your website, so that people can Skype you directly from the website. Did you know that?
It
I
works on.
did, but it was only a small little link on it the last time I looked at it.
No. Let me show you. Hold on.
We can put that on Builderall. Excuse me. I don't forgive me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. Let me show you because I want Tyree's head to explode. That's what I'm working on.
I'm gonna have to make a reservation with sleep just
Take
to
my
go
hand.
sleep.
Relax.
All right, so this is the Certified Partner website. This is a website I put together for our partners that are becoming certified in Builderall. And we wanted them to be able to contact us any way they want to. So right here, they can contact Eric directly, or they can contact me. And all they need to do is click this button, and it actually opens up a window. They sign in, and they just Skype from right there.
So
that
we can get that on the Skype, on the Skype.com.
Yep, on Skype.com, just look for the developer information, and there's code that you can get. All you do is add that code into an HTML box, and it's ready to go.
Oh, come on, get out of here. Come on, don't do this to me.
I need that because that's the way I'm going now, you know. Oh, God. We'll have a chat again sometime, Shelley, but it's...
Oh, yes, we will. We absolutely will.
I'm going, you know, I want to eventually get into the business of this when I can afford it. You know? I hear you chinging all the time, and I'm saying, like the rest of the lads, I say, oh no, she's chinged again. Oh no.
The Certified Partner Program, isn't that by invitation only and it's periodic?
It's not by invitation only. You can join, but you can only join through another certified partner, and they put their advertising out there, so you'll definitely see them. But it is almost coming to an end now. I'm at the tail end of the training, and we started October the 22nd. And
oh man, it lasts that long.
We will end probably mid-February, but we've gone through as much as we can go through in 3 months, and we meet every single day, except for Saturday and Sunday. I get 4 days where I train for 4 days, and then Eric does the 5th day where he does like mindset and strategy.
Right.
And we usually go for 2 to 3 hours. Today we went actually 3.5 hours. It is a long training every single day because there's just so much to cover in Builderall. And honestly, when we're done, there'll still be stuff that we need to learn. So what we'll do is we'll meet 2 times a month. And we'll go over some of the new stuff to keep everybody, you know, up to date on all the new stuff that's come. And then certified partners get extra benefits as well. They have a special support person just for them, and they get a bunch of different resources from Builderall. So it's a great program. If you guys are even thinking about moving forward with Builderall and being seen as one of the leaders, you want to do certified partner. And
so you have to wait for the next class to start up, right?
Yeah, the next class I think will start up sometime in August or September. Europe people are telling me don't do it in August because that's vacation month. They said don't do it in August, push it to September, that will be better. So it's probably going to start in September.
Okay. Golly, I bet you lost your mind by the time the certification is over. I bet by the time the program is over, people
I think the challenge for me is not certified partner, it's doing the boot camps and certified partner and all the other training that I do. It's all that together, because there are days that I do three or four trainings in the day, all at different levels. So I'm working with newbies and I'm working with like the certified partners that are really savvy. So that's really the biggest challenge.
How do you get time to run your business then?
Wonderful virtual assistants. I have a super duper husband, and we actually hit 6 figures in 2018.
Well done, you. Well
one
done.
of my PayPal accounts. Yeah.
Yeah, so you do deserve it because you're tough.
Yeah.
That's how she can afford to buy those expensive headsets and stuff. But you know, I want one of those things.
I thought she was joining Star Wars there, so
I still forgot already. Is there a way you can like contact us in our back office or something?
Yeah, you can message me at any time you want to on Facebook. Just find me on Facebook.
Okay, because I need to write that down because
it is super cool. The Oculus Rift, and you don't want to get the Oculus Rift though. If you can possibly wait, you want to wait until the spring, and the Oculus Quest is coming out, and that's going to be the same thing, but it won't have those cables on the back of the headset. So you're going to be able to do it all wirelessly. Yeah. And that's
Oculus.
huge because when you're doing virtual reality, you can't see your walls of the real room.
Right.
So when you're moving around and you're like walking in your virtual room, like, oh, I'm going to walk over here and do this. Bam, there's the wall. There's the real wall. I have hit my wall. I've hit my desk. The other funny thing is when you go into Facebook Spaces, there's a fake desk, right? A virtual reality desk. And every time I'm done, I try to take off my hand controllers and put them on that desk, and there's nothing there.
I don't know. That's so far removed from where I came from.
Shelley, will you be permitted to have a Builderall Partners link that we can come join through?
No, if you've already got a sponsor, you cannot join through me.
Okay, now what if your sponsor is not active anymore? Then how will we join?
They're active. They're active as in having a paid plan. They just may not be active as in helping you with training and stuff like that. But still not. Yeah, I'm not allowed to hop sponsors like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think that's very, very good, Tyree. I signed up through JVZoo, and I never got one person to talk to me. I had to go in and do everything myself.
Yeah, I did too.
It's not like a real sponsor at all.
Yep, I did too.
They just take the money.
I did take the certified partner training, but by then I'd already created a lot of videos, a lot of training videos. And I was actually really excited. By the end of certified partner training, Eric announced that I would be doing the next certified partner training. So I almost peed my pants. I was so excited. That's how
you deserve it. You deserve it. Like I used to really enjoy your Wednesday afternoon on Facebook with Alex.
Oh yeah,
That just suddenly disappeared, and I used to really enjoy that. You've probably got fed up with all my questions.
Yeah, I'm doing those again. I decided that Alex is so busy, and it's hard for him to get the time to just sit down and slow down. Plus, Alex is marketing. He's not deep in the tools, and he's not deep in how all of it works. So I talked to Eric, and he said it was fine for me to take over that Wednesday morning. So I'm actually doing the Wednesday morning trainings now too. But that said, tomorrow and the next week I won't be there because we're flying out to France. So.
Send me. Can you send me details now on that, or do I have to look up Facebook?
Go to your dashboard. Actually, let me show you where it's at. Okay, I'm going to go to share my screen, and I'm going to go into my dashboard. And right here in Builderall Business, if I scroll down, there's a link called Event Calendar. And if you click that event calendar, you will see that there's a whole calendar there of all the trainings and when they happen. Right there. So like Wednesdays at 10 o'clock a.m. This one's canceled. That's tomorrow. But normally they're in the Builderall English Facebook group is where that one's at. So I tried to give you the time, the date, and where they're at for every single training. And this is actually mobile responsive as well. So if you go to the dashboard and you look at this page, you can actually see it in the mobile device as well. So you can keep up with all the trainings and when they're going to happen. Okay?
They've done an awful lot of work, haven't they? They're really flying it. It's fantastic.
But Shelley, it's one more thing. If I tried to post this in Facebook, this live training. The only thing you can put there, I believe, is a link.
You can, but if
then an image will just show up and the video won't be. I want it to be so the actual
like a live
event, they can see us doing this. And I'll tell you, I'll surpass you in income if you do that for me. Then I'll give you.
Well, I'll give you another. I need everybody to write this down because this is a big secret. Okay. Get your pen ready, and I want you to remember the words venereal disease. You got that?
I think I can remember that.
Venereal disease. That's how I remember this, Anton. So I'm going to show you why I want you to remember venereal disease. So I'm going to go to share my screen, and I'm just going to go to YouTube. And here's us live on YouTube now, but that's not the one I want to look at. I'm going to go to the Builderall channel. And we'll just grab any old video. So how about Hidden Gems of Builderall? This is fabulous. So here's the Hidden Gems of Builderall. Okay. And I'm going to pause it. And let's say I want to download this video. Like, wow.
Is that the name of the video?
Yeah, that's Builderall Tuesday Night Training, Hidden Gems of Builderall. That's
okay.
So you want this video because you want to download it and share it. So all you do is go to where it says YouTube in the URL, and you type in VD for venereal disease, and click enter. And what happens is it takes you to a website that allows you to download the video. So this little thing pops up, you just close that. And then from here, you can click download. And sometimes
that's like the M. Sorry, that's like the M on Facebook.
It's like the M on Facebook. So you just click download, and they've got advertising stuff. So you just kind of click and kind of, deal with it. But right here, you can choose what format. And I always do the MP4, either HD 720 or MP4 360, whichever one you want to do. But I'll do MP4 HD 720. That's a pretty good resolution. And it actually downloads right here onto your computer. And it's actually really fast. And once it's done downloading, then you can do whatever you want with it. So you can add it to YouTube on your own channel. You can add it to Facebook. Lots of different.
I already know
can you edit it?
I can do that. I just wanted to do it live, but I guess it doesn't matter. They don't know what day we're doing this training anyway.
Here's what you need to do.
So what does it?
I'll give you another clue on how to do this. Download it and post it to your own profile. So it's a video on your own profile.
Right.
And go into some other group where you're a member and you want to share this, and do a watch party, and then pull that video into your watch party.
Right. There you go.
And that'll do it.
There's always a way, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's always a way.
The digital age.
It may be the long roundabout way, but there's a way.
Right.
But there's always a shortcut like that. That to me is a better way than all these websites that you can go on.
That's true. Tyree, did you have a question?
Yeah, I was wondering how you do a live Zoom on YouTube or Facebook. So
I have Zoom, the webinar version of Zoom. So it's about $55 per month. And it allows me to live stream to YouTube or to Facebook. I can do one or the other. And I just connect to whatever account. As long as I have admin permission in the group, I can choose what group I want to live stream to in Facebook.
How much do I have to pay you?
How much do you have to pay me for what?
To live stream to my group.
For me to live stream to your group? Oh, I don't know.
I'll give you admin rights.
That'd be expensive, dude. Really, really expensive. No, you could do it yourself. You could so do it yourself. I'm not any different than you are. You could do it yourself.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is learn a little bit more about Builderall. And honestly, if you start learning about Builderall, you don't have to know everything. Just start sharing what you learned. And this video wrapper, as soon as you get it on your dashboard, the minute you get it, start making some videos.
Oh, most definitely. And now I know to upgrade my Zoom account to webinar. Thanks, Shelly. You have been a true blessing. Thank you. And for what we've learned in the boot camps, that right there is a starting point to start sharing what we know, because there's always someone that doesn't know as much as we know, and that will make us an authority to what they're learning from. So thank you.
Exactly. Yes. I'll tell you guys how I got started in Builderall. This is so funny because it's almost embarrassing how simple I went. But I had Screencast-O-Matic, which is a program that allows me to screen capture what I'm doing on my laptop. So I can use it to take video of me doing training, right? Screencast-O-Matic. It's like $50 for 3 years. It's not very expensive at all. And so what I did was I thought, what do people need to know? And I started to think like the high end, like, wow, I could teach them how to do subnetting and what's DNS and what's IP addresses, because I know all that. But then I thought, I don't think anybody wants to know that. I mean, I'm not sure I even want to know that. So I started thinking about some of the more simpler things. So the first few trainings that I did were actually how to use Control C and Control V as in violin. And Control C is copy and Control V is paste. It's that easy. So I did a really quick training on how to do Control C and Control V. And then I took those videos and put them into many, many different Facebook groups that focused on make money from home and how to make money online and, you know, all those kinds of things, business opportunities, work from home moms, stuff like that. And at the end of the video, I said, if you like what you saw today and you want to learn some more tips and tricks to build your own business, just private message me and I'll be glad to share some more with you. And you'd be shocked at how many people private message me. It was amazing. And what I did was when they private messaged me and said, hey, Shelly, I'd like to know more, I would make another video, a personal video. If you go into Facebook Messenger, you've got a little video icon. And if you click that, you can make a live video for that person and it goes straight to them when you're done. So what I did was I'd say something like, hey, Tyree, I'm so glad that you contacted me. I'm going to send you another video to help you learn some new stuff, but I'm also going to send you a link to something that I'm really excited about called Builderall. It's a 7-day free trial. I'd love for you to try it out. And if you have any questions, just let me know. The link will be right below. And that's all I did, you guys. I called them out by name. I gave them another video to show them something else that was a cool trick. And then I sent the link to Builderall. And I am now a top 10 all-time affiliate in Builderall. I mean, that is so simple. I don't even know how to, like I said, it's almost embarrassing. It's just so simple. And that's the thing is Control C, Control V. Other things I taught was, you know, the toolbars at the top of your browser. I have a lot of folders on the top of mine. So I taught people how to create those folders and then drag and drop websites into the folders so they can start organizing their stuff. I showed them how to do how to find groups to be able to post about Builderall in and how to save those and organize those. How to take two screens and put them side by side so that you can work on both screens at the same time. So again, these are all basic things that I thought they're going to just laugh at me until they can't laugh anymore because these are too simple. But the reality was I struck a place that was really important and people needed that. And you guys can do the same thing. All you need to do is figure out what are you good at, what can you share, and what are those out of those things, what do people need that are associated with some kind of business, right? So Control C, Control V, copy and paste. Everybody in business needs to know that, right? Working in two windows together. Everyone needs to know that. And of course, all internet marketers need to know how to save their sites because we all end up at sites that we can never find again because we can't remember how we got there.
It's true. Showing people what you showed us tonight about VD and that on your YouTube to be able to download. A lot of people don't know that. So that right there can be an attention getter to be a lead magnet itself.
Yep, absolutely. And think about what you can do with it, how much fun you can have with it, right? Today, I'm going to teach you about venereal disease.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, scratching here. Are you boys scratching as well, are you?
That's just the way I remember it, you guys. I would never remember the words VT just to remember VT. So
I'm glad we're not politically correct here anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
There you go. That's it. That's the same thing as when I used to teach high school biology. I had to teach the difference between an acid and a base. And it's really easy when you get to working on it, you can't remember which ones are the low numbers and which ones are the high numbers, right? So I told all my students, think about it this way. When you have an acid, if you take off the ID and you have the AC left, what does that sound like if you take off the ID? And they were like, these are 9th and 10th graders. So they're like, are we allowed to say that, Miss Turner? I'm like, yes, you can say anything you want to my class. So they were like, ass? And I said, yes, instead of acid, if we take the id off, it is now ass. Is your ass high or low? And they said, low. I said, there you go. Acids are low and bases are high. That's how they remember. So again, I have a bazillion of these tricks. If you guys need some tricks to remember biology, I got you covered. So now all of you guys will forever remember that acids are low.
Oh, yeah. Well, mine is high.
He works out. He's as high.
Hey, lads, do you know what? Everybody, fair play to you. Game for a laugh. It's a bit of crack. That's what learning is a great experience when it's fun, lads. Isn't that a fact?
That's right.
And that's why I admire you very, very much, Shelley.
Oh, thank you.
You know, you always have a laugh and you're always happy about it. You hear people going on sometimes and they're there and they're so serious and they just cannot chill. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
I've never talked to anybody like you over the years. I'm at this a fair bit of time still learning, and I've never actually spoken to the presenter before, and I admire you for that. Yeah. Well,
yeah, he actually has a good point, because usually a large program like Builderall, you don't get the opportunity to talk to people who are actually that create all those videos that you see.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like the Anthony Morrisons and all of those type people. You never get to do a live training with them, because they are just so far from you. They will never know you exist.
Correct.
You know, so this is real cool.
That's it. I'm glad. I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying it, and super glad that you're learning, because you know, you guys need to just come right on up with me and let's all be in the top 10.
But Shelley, here's what's going to
everybody in the top 10.
But Shelley, here's what's going to happen. I can see it happening. How long has Builderall been around?
In the U.S., we've been about 2.5 years.
You said 2.5 years?
In the U.S.
5 years from now, you're going to be a millionaire, and it's going to be the same as those other programs that I was telling you about. It's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's a matter of time.
And Shelley's just going to go into the background.
To talk to us anymore.
No, sure. No, I don't think so.
No. I can't even imagine that, because I love teaching so much. And Builderall changes like every single day. So every single day I'm scrambling to learn the new stuff that they've got. So I can jump on and do the teaching. So yeah, I just can't imagine. I can honestly imagine me being a millionaire and still teaching.
Oh, that's going to happen.
Because you're a people person.
Right, but look at this screen. How many of us is in this webinar right now? I think it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 13. Now, 3 to 4 years from now, you won't be able to do this because it'll be too many. It'll be too many of us.
We still will.
It's going to be a lot of people in these webinars. I'm just so happy that, man, my screen is right beside yours. It's going to be the last time. You know what I mean? I'm really going to download this video and keep it. I'm going to say,
and my head expand, right? My head is blowing up. You're just feeding my ego too much.
And then I'm going to email it to you. I'm going to email you the link, and I'm going to say, this? I told you.
Tonight, Shelley, you taught how to use Skype, how to use Builderall as a need for someone to use Skype. So that's one thing right there as a lead magnet and would draw people in. But then also you taught how we can download those YouTube videos through VD. See, that is another attention getter. But see, at the same time, since this video is on YouTube, we can show this video with us on it and use that as a lead magnet to get people, because we can show them that we're involved.
That's right. And you guys, as funny as it sounds, you guys are beside me, right? The way I'm looking at it, I've got Anton on one side and Tyree on the other. And then David, you're one person off from me. You guys are right now being shown as the leaders. You are now the experts. They're going to see you as an authority in Builderall. So the idea, Claude and Jean-Pierre, is you take that position. Don't wait till somebody gives it to you. We just got it tonight. You have it tonight.
Yeah,
so
I think right. I think Shelley mentioned it before. I don't know if it was the night, but really the only thing you need to do is you take all the Builderall tools one at a time, learn to use it, create a video, and post it. It's that
Yeah.
simple. And just keep doing it. Builderall has so many tools. It'll take you 2 or 3 years to get through all of them. So you'll have a ton of videos. So it's really, it's a win-win.
But
Well,
it's to learn it all, lads, to do it all. Like I'm really enjoying it, right? I had a problem there this evening. I'm trying to change a domain to another site that I did, right? And I wasn't able to do it. And I got on Loom and videoed support with the problem, and they were back to me within 5 minutes. It was really interesting. Now it's a developer problem, Shelley, right? But support was back to me within 5 minutes. That is fantastic.
It is fantastic, and it's going to get even better. They're adding 50 new people to support, and those 50 are becoming just super experts. We've got a new system for reporting bugs, so that is going actually really well. And when I am doing my testing and getting ready for training and stuff like that, and I run into issues, I can report it direct. That's my only superpower, is I can report those bugs directly to the developers, and they always answer me back now. Before, I used to report them, and I didn't know if they got them. I didn't know if they were fixing them. It was all kind of in a black hole. But now they've got a really good bug reporting system, so I can report. They can get back to me and let me know, hey, that really is a bug, and we're going to be fixing it. Here's the ETA. It is fabulous. So it's getting better and better every single day.
Like Daniel, do you know Daniel in support? Tell him from me, he's a very nice chap.
I'll do it.
On New Year's there, I had a problem with one of my sites, and I got onto him, and he sent me back an email, and we didn't speak obviously, but we loomed, and he was back within just like that. Bang.
Yeah, they're good.
They are fantastic now. I must say it. I have to say it. I'll always give credit where credit is due. You know, not an awful lot of people give credit. They always moan and groan and give out and complain. Yeah, they're always at it, you know. But I'm the sort of person that I will always say, rightio, that is fantastic, you know, and say it to the person.
Right.
Don't just sort of, yeah, grand, off I go, do my business, right? But I actually say it. I want to say it to the people. It, like Anton, Tyree, Jean-Pierre, Claude, everybody there. If you did me a good turn, I will definitely put it up on Facebook and say, that person did me good. Well done. Thank you very, very much. You know, that's the way it should be. It's the way it should be, you know?
Absolutely.
It really is. No, support is excellent. Excellent. It really is. That's my tuppence worth there.
Two questions, Shelley. The first question is, I believe I heard David said that he sent a video to support. Are we able to do that?
Yeah, you can do like Loom videos, LOOM, Loom videos, and it doesn't cost anything to use Loom. You can make a really quick video to just show support exactly what's going on, and that way they can see it. And that's actually the best way to do it, if you can, is not only explain it in as much detail, but if you can, get them a video so they can really see what's going on and dig into what's happening. A lot of times you'll get, you know, somebody that says, I can't click my button, and they have to ask the 50 questions of, well, what page, what button, what are you trying to do? Have you tried to clear your cache yet? And there's a bunch of stuff going on. But if you send them as much information as you can, plus that video, they can usually nail it in just a few seconds what's going on.
Well, I hadn't seen, maybe I overlooked it, but I was in the support, in the back office, in the support section, and I've been able to send messages to support, but I didn't see where I can send a video.
When you do Loom, you'll get a link.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then
do you want to share it? Share the screen.
Okay, another lead magnet you just gave me.
But like Loom can be used for an awful lot of things as well. You know, not just support.
It's a really neat program.
Business. It's a
very, very easy to use, and it's painless, and it's perfect for support issues.
Well, I can do the same thing with Screencast-O-Matic, because it gives you a link. If you don't download it to your computer, it gives you a share link. Okay.
That'll
Exactly
take
right.
ages. You're going to save time by using Loom, definitely.
Yeah,
Terry.
Loom is a little bit faster than Screencast-O-Matic.
Okay.
I would save Screencast-O-Matic if you've got the full version. Save that for like your tutorials and stuff.
Okay. Loom.com or .us or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's loom.com. It's been a while since I've used it. Let's check it out. Share my screen, and we'll go to Loom.
Google extension.
Oh, is it a Google extension?
It is actually use loom.com.
Yeah, there it is.
And you download, you use it through Google Chrome.
Oh man.
Yeah. And it's up, and you just it's so cool. It is so cool.
Shelley, you are magnificent. This is why I on boot camps and the boot camps. And thank you, David, for even mentioning Loom.
Yeah, Loom is good.
No problem.
I hope you don't mind.
Shelley, I want to know.
This is why I said, Shelley, I'm always in the mood to grow, but I always look for certain mentors, and I claim Shelley Turner as my mentor.
Shelley,
Whether you want to be or not.
Yeah.
Shelley,
No wonder she's a diva.
A full mentor.
Only joking. You're not far from it.
There's no doubt about it. I'm an overall diva for sure. Claude, did you have a question?
No, I just wanted to know what your diet is, because you're amazing. I don't know how on earth you keep up with your schedule. You really must have one.
This is the Pump Up Shelley session, isn't it?
No, I often wonder. I go to your channels, I follow your training, and I'm just amazed. And I'm like, how? I feel like, obviously it makes me feel like I got to get my act together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm giving it away. I have no secrets. It's 2 virtual assistants and a husband. That'll do it.
But where I come from, they call people like Shelley a dog. She's just unconscious.
Yeah.
Like an animal. Like you guys know what a hyena is, right? That animal will walk. They will travel about 60 miles a day, and they just do they don't know any better.
Yeah, I'm not
and that's Shelley. She's just unconscious. She just does it, man.
And she's becoming a pack animal as well.
Does it?
I'll tell you one of my secrets, because I never keep secrets.
But you're very
Valentine's Day is the best time of the year. You get the best candy, right? And this is one of the candies that I eat.
I know exactly what that is.
Yeah, well, I'm an oldie. This is one that I use.
Those are good too. I like those too.
And unfortunately, they have fags as well. But anyway, I won't go there.
That's what you know.
What do you have?
What do you have?
No, I'm just saying Supermints.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Quick question. You mentioned 2 virtual assistants. Am I getting that right? That it's on the computer you have assistants?
Yes, they're from the Philippines, and they they help me handle my emails. They help me handle content. Right. I also have a whole graphics team that I have hired that I paid every single month, and they're the ones that help me get graphics out. And I don't have them up right now, but I have 2 really neat stand-up banners that I had for the Memphis Everest event, and my graphics designers designed those for me. So I have people that do content for me, graphics for me. I have people that help me with my email, because my email is crazy. At one point, I had like 200,000 emails that were in my inbox that were unread. So so I had to have somebody start to go through those and help me with those. But
but that is fantastic. But believe it or not, I can't figure out how to use a mailing auto mailer like Mailing Boss. I've done the videos, I've followed your video, I just cannot get it to work properly.
It's a little bit of a thinker, and we will be doing a boot camp. Let me see if I'm not sure if I did a boot camp just on Mailing Boss, but let me see.
I know I've done all the videos with you as well, and I just cannot figure it out. I sort of hit a blank. It's it's awful.
Let's see.
Like where they go, etc.
Email marketing, right there. We will hit it hard right there. On April the 29th is when we start. So we'll actually go through Mailing Boss, and I'll teach you some flippin' amazing things with Mailing Boss, because I actually love Mailing Boss.
Wow. Yes.
And it has so many features that are so far and away beyond just subscriber lists and emails. You can tag people, you can automate things, you can segment things, you can bounce people from one list to another. We've got API set up so you can do zaps and actually pull them out of Mailing Boss or send them into Mailing Boss, and they never have to go through like directly to Mailing Boss. You can pull information out and send it to a Google spreadsheet. I mean, there's so many things you can do. So that will be coming up in email marketing.
Also, are they still considering adding the CRM to?
Oh yeah, it's coming. That's coming. Yeah. So about the time that I teach email marketing, it's going to probably after that, it will all change and we'll have the CRM and I'll do the training again.
Oh, one other question. I heard you.
I'm lost with CRM.
I heard
CRM
you.
Is just hold on just a second, Tyree. CRM is a customer relationship management system. And when we talk about customer relationship management, the only thing we're saying is that we're just capturing more information about our customer, and then we're organizing that information so we can use it better. A CRM might be something like being able to capture a birthday, so you can send out a birthday card. It might be something like capturing a wife's name and an anniversary date, so you can send out an anniversary card. It might be something as simple as capturing how many children they have, and sending out an email that says, "Gosh, I hope Bob and Susie and Cliff are all doing well." It's just a way to create a relationship with your customer that is beyond just a name and an email.
Would this European GDPR thing nobble that though?
No, I think that it will be fine because we do have all the GDPR stuff in place for Mailing Boss, and it's all exactly the same. If they want to be forgotten, then they can be forgotten. If they want their information to be whatever, they have full control over their information. So I think it's fine with GDPR. I don't think any of that will change.
So I think that's going to go worldwide as well, Shelley.
Oh yeah, it will.
I saw that in the back office when I was editing a template, GDPR. I didn't understand what that was.
GDPR is a system that the European nations have put together. There are requirements for you being able to hold everybody's information that are European nation citizens.
Okay.
So if you have a person that signed up for your mailing list that is from Europe, they're a European citizen, then there are certain things that you have to do with that information. You have to make sure it's protected. You have to make sure that they're opting in, actually like physically opting in. Whereas before, when we used to go to opt-in forums and there was a opt-in box that says, I agree to all the terms and website, whatever, and it was checked for you and all you did was have to do okay, you can't do that. That is implicit acceptance. And this law requires explicit, as in they have to go in and go check, yes, I want that. So there's the other big thing is they have the right to be forgotten, which means if they ask you to take them off their list, off your list, they need to come completely off of your list, as in gone, forgotten, you never knew them, you never gonna know them again unless they sign up with you again. It is that strict, and the fines are tremendous. They just hit Google for a huge amount. And the fines are really bad. And
it's up to 20 million.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. I haven't made that much money yet, so I still consider that a lot.
But you can see one of the reasons why, like a lot of these marketers are sending me emails and I've unsubscribed. The next minute, the following week, you're getting them back from the same people again. It's just unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. And usually when you unsubscribe, they've got it set up so that oh, wow, we have a real person here. Let's go ahead and subscribe them to 5 more. And it's tricky how they do that. And that's why these laws have come up for that very reason. And the tricky part is for like us in the US, we think, oh, well, we're only dealing with people in the US. But the reality is you may have that one person that's accessing your website that's from the European nations, and that one person is qualified enough as a European citizen to make you have to have GDPR. Now, the real question is, if you're a U.S. business, will Europe actually be able to fine you? That's the $50 million question right there. But I'm not real sure I want to take that risk, because Builderall now is in Europe. So they have an operation in Europe. So now they are an international company, right? Brazil, US, and Europe. And it's a very real possibility that you could be held accountable for not having GDPR if a European citizen signs up for you. And the other thing is, even if they're in like Florida, if technically they're a citizen of Europe, they still qualify, and your site needs to be GDPR compliant.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
If I go on holidays, say if I'm on holidays in Texas and I go onto a website and I do my stuff, I can. That's exactly what Shelley is saying there. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So it's something to think about. Now, do I think that they're going to go, all right, Anton, we're fixing to fine you $50 million because you did not have your site set up for one lone European that decided to fill out your form? I don't think they will, but it is smart to at least know what's going on, because this is going to be worldwide. Europe is just the first one to really get this strict on it. I mean, we do have in the U.S. canned spam laws and other things that have to be in place. So this is just the next step, and I think other countries are going to follow. So it's coming. You might as well learn about it now.
So you covered something like this in boot camp, didn't you, Shelley?
I probably covered it just a little bit. Maybe just kind of like whoop, hopped over it.
Yeah. You did a pretty decent one on the emails there. So you did. I tried to figure it out, but I wasn't able to. But I'll get back to it again.
Get back to it. And there's more training. If you go into the training and tutorial area, there's more training on mailing laws for sure. And there's 2 ways to go into mailing laws. That's the old way where you kind of bounce around a little bit. That's harder. The new way is the workflow. But if you want to have real control over what's going on, you'll bounce into the old way.
Go back to the old way.
I do have a question, if you can answer, and just small question that kind of has me confused about the blog. Is there a difference from the responsive blog versus the blog temp section in the back office, or are they the same?
So you're talking about the Pixel Perfect blog,
right,
versus the legacy responsive blog maker?
Right. Are they the same or are they different?
They're different. The legacy blog, responsive blog, it's not going to be as functional as the Pixel Perfect, because that's the old version. That's like one of the first ones they came out with as far as builders. And so I don't think you're going to like that as much as if you do everything in Pixel Perfect. Okay. For all of you guys, I would recommend you stay in Pixel Perfect.
Okay, because last night I wanted to go ahead and start using a blog because I like blogging, but I was seeing a responsive blog and I saw a regular blog, and then it was saying how to do a news article or something responsive. And it was more technical than it was on the regular blog. So I was trying to figure out if these 2 different things, because I was saying a news page here or article page there, and I was trying to figure out which one was the difference. And I was going to send a message to support to help me understand. But now I get it. I'm just going to use the blog template that's in the blog session of the menu on websites, and then I can just connect that to my website or something like that. That way each blog post will have a separate link, and the benefit of that, get the SEO it along with using the SEO tool and what little bit of SEO I know. Thank you, Shelley. See, the boot camps are paying off.
I'm so glad. It's so funny because the better you guys get at Builderall, it actually pushes me to get better too, because I'm always trying to stay at least a half a step ahead of you guys.
Well, I'm
Be a
here
light year,
pushing.
so you don't have to worry about us.
Yeah, I'm in Houston, Shelly. I'm in Houston, so I'm just half a day away.
Yeah, you're not very far at all because I'm in Mississippi. I'm in the northern part of Mississippi, but we may have to do a meetup sometime. There's quite a few that are in like Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana. I think it'd be great to do a meetup sometime and just do like a 1-day get together and just have some fun together, just meeting and sharing ideas.
Wait a minute, Tyree, you live that close to Shelly?
Yeah,
well, he's in Texas, so it's not too far.
What part of Texas, Tyree?
Houston.
Oh, Houston. Oh, yeah. I have a good friend of mine. He comes over to me every couple of years. He's an old, I won't say it, but he's up in Austin. He's up in Austin.
He's 2 hours away from me then. He's less than 2 hours away, but Shelly, if she's in the northern part, it's less than 6 to 7 hours to get there.
Yeah, here. And where are you, Anton?
Oh, I'm in North Carolina. Shucks,
North
man.
Carolina. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm a good bit over. It'll take feckin' what? How many hours? How many hours in the plane? Well, 7 hours in the plane over.
7 hours.
Yeah.
That'll take you a while.
Hey,
Yeah.
this Zoom has a record function at the bottom,
It does.
so we could actually record this.
Yeah,
from the
anytime
Zoom.
we're on live together.
Yeah, that's
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well spotted, Anton. Jeez, here, Shelly, give him a biscuit, will you?
I know,
That was
right?
brilliant.
You know what? I didn't know about Zoom until
Right
about
there.
2 weeks ago.
Gold star sticker right
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I've been out there. I tell you, I didn't even know about.
But I have to say, everybody here that's on this, I have to respect each and every one of you, especially you, Shelly, getting us together. But all of us are taking the time to actually learn something, and on any one of these, you'll always pick up a snippet.
Yes,
Like we picked up Loom, we picked up GDPR, we picked up the VD, the venereal disease. I'm still
That's right.
down here, so.
it's too cold over there for venereal disease.
I better be quiet.
What are you teaching me?
No bacteria can grow over there. I'm
My
telling you.
wife and my family are downstairs. But that's why I have the headset on. You know?
Yeah, my husband's gonna come in here and say, Shelly, what are you teaching these people?
Yeah.
And then Builderall, just go back.
But what my point is, we're all learning, folks.
Mm-hmm.
We're all learning.
Yep, and you're all doing great. You really are. I love the questions. I love the enthusiasm. I love the big smiles. I love it. That's why I love teaching, because you guys are exactly why I teach, for sure.
One other, Shelly, I was looking at using the webinar system, and I noticed it had, on the drop-down window, it had YouTube, it had where you can upload from your computer. It also had iframe, and it had Builderall webinar system. But on that video, you mentioned that video's webinar system. I guess their stream isn't ready yet. Is that still the case?
It's still the case. I've actually submitted a couple of tickets because I was having issues with the video stream and the desktop stream. So they're working on it. But you can actually do a webinar from a YouTube video. You just pull it in and then add that webinar app to your webpage, and that's like the broadcast room. And so you could broadcast a YouTube video, or you can do a live stream to YouTube and then iframe the channel. That one's really cool. So you can live stream to YouTube and then iframe the channel so that it broadcasts live in the broadcast room, which is really, really neat. So that works.
Where do we get to, and see, iframe is my next question because I'm not familiar with that.
It's just cold.
So do you have a training on that on your YouTube?
I don't, because it's kind of advanced, but if you want to look it up, you can just type in iframe YouTube channel and it'll give you the whole code. So all you have to do is know your YouTube channel ID, and that's easy to find. It'll even give you, it should even give you this, that. And you just use that code with your YouTube channel ID in there, and it'll tell you exactly how to do it. And you put that into the webinar, and then when you stream live to YouTube, it will broadcast in the broadcast room.
Groovy. So I type iframe YouTube channel. I go to YouTube and search that, or where do I go to get that?
Google.
Okay, iframe.
Looking for that as well. Yeah, that's
I
well
can
done.
broadcast live out of my webinar template.
And they'll never know that it's like a live stream to YouTube. It's really cool the way it works, and it's how we do the weekly broadcast or the weekly webinars inside the dashboard. Is a iframed live stream that we put into the broadcast room, so you guys could see it right there on the weekly webinar area.
You can even make it look like there's a lot of people there too.
Oh, you can. You have the ability to actually add users. They're called ghost users. You can add the ghost users in, so it looks like
plenty of ghosts down here now. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, the webinar is really cool. There's a lot of neat features, and one of the features they've just added is a way to connect the webinar to your chat bot if you've got a chat bot, so people can literally be typing on the chat bot to you, and of course you can answer them like live, even though your broadcast is a recording or something else. So it's actually really incredible what you can do.
Is that the Facebook chat?
I got a question. Could you do me, at the risk of sounding like the class dummy, could you be so kind as to go over that video downloader again, because I can't figure it out.
Which one? The
scratching one.
Yeah,
the scratching one.
The scratching one. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. Absolutely. You guys learned so much today. All right, so I'm going to go to YouTube. There we go. And we'll pick a random video. Let's see, quitting my job on camera. That sounds like I need to download that. And there's an ad, so I'm going to let the ad run first. We'll skip over the ad. There we go. And so he's quitting his job. Let's start. And so now what I want to do is go to where it says YouTube. So I'm after the www dot, and I just type in the letter V and the letter D, as in venereal disease. And then I hit enter, and it's going to take me to a different site.
Okay.
And there's that video, and I just click download and pick the format. And then I'm able to download it. When I click the format, it actually downloads it straight to your computer. So you can see it downloaded it right there.
Thank you so much. I was putting VD at the end and it didn't work. So thanks a lot.
You're very welcome. Very, very welcome.
Does
and
the
I'm sure
file size?
You guys are going to be like 99 years old, and you'll be telling people, I know how to download straight from YouTube now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, using the scratching technique.
That's right. That's right.
Quick one there on this. When you the download file, is it a large one? Does it depend on the length of the video, Shelley?
Yeah, if it's a longer video, it's going to be a little bit longer. But honestly, they come in at a really good resolution, and they're actually not that long. They're not that big. And then when you use them to put them like in another video or to create the video wrapper, the quality is actually really good. So I haven't had any problems with it. But I always do it like 720. That gives me a better resolution.
It's good enough.
Question, Shelley, do we have to have, say for instance, using a webinar system, if we wanted to broadcast live, you just explained to me how we can use the streaming from YouTube to broadcast live. That's good to be able to share screen and everything, but could we use Zoom to broadcast live through that webinar system? Or
yeah, that's how we do it. We go to Zoom live to YouTube. And then YouTube is iframe to the webinar system so that you're seeing it in the broadcast room. So it's Zoom, YouTube, and then our webinar.
Okay, we have to have a Zoom webinar account to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you.
You can do it with OBS. OBS is another piece of software that you can connect to YouTube, the live stream, but it is really a challenge to figure out. It's not user-friendly at all.
Right.
Whereas Zoom and OBS is free, so you've got free difficult, or you've got Zoom, which is paid but easy.
Oh, I thought Zoom was free. Is it not?
Yeah, I've been OBS out, but I couldn't figure OBS out.
Yeah, OBS is a challenge.
It's crazy hard. Like I used to do nonlinear editing. I used to do television commercials, and I swear to God, I cannot even get the sound to work in OBS. I don't want to admit defeat, so I've given up. But
sometimes it's not worth the time to have to learn it for sure. David, Zoom is free for a limited amount of time, but you can only have like up to 3 people that connect to you or something like that. You have more people connect, and you've got panelist capability and bringing them in and letting them speak and all that good stuff. Then you'll have to get the upgrade.
Right.
And then if you want to live stream to Facebook or YouTube, you have to get the webinar version.
I'm going to get the webinar version.
Yeah,
what we're using now, I really want to get to.
It's right at about $55 a month for Zoom to be able to do all that, which is still not that bad.
No, it's worth
if you're making money.
To pay for itself, because I have the 16th, the first account where you have 100 users, and that can max out fast, but at the same time, you're limited to what you can do. But with that webinars account, like you just mentioned, it's no limit to what can be done. And since we have a power pack system like Builderall, it's magnificent. I mean, unstoppable. And since you mentioned
think about it this way. You have Zoom. When you get the webinar version, you can have unlimited attendees, but you can only have 100 on the panel. Right. Once you fill up those 100 slots, then everybody else comes in as attendees.
Oh, man.
Which means they can't put their video on, and they can't have audio. But when you're iframing to the broadcast room, that's different, because then you only want a couple of presenters. So you won't fill your room. You only have a few where you want everybody's on your broadcast page, so that they're shown not only the video, but you have your sales stuff on there and all that kind of stuff. So the broadcast page is where you want them to be. So you have the people that you want on your webinar on Zoom, and then everybody else is going to be on the broadcast page.
Can you see in the future that, well, is there a reality where Builderall may add a drop-down window feature during the webinar?
A drop-down like what?
Like, say, for instance, we're doing a webinar, we want a drop-down window, a drop-down button to drop down for about 5 minutes, then pull it back up.
Yeah, you can actually you can actually set up not a drop-down window, but there are ways
drop-down button.
There are ways to do hidden stuff, hidden things, and you can hide them and make them hidden for a certain amount of time, and then they show up. So that's already doable.
We can do that. I mean, there's an app where we can use and do that through Builderall.
Yeah, you can do that now. Yeah.
Oh man, what's the name of that app?
That is actually like any button. You can right-click it and go to. It's not action. It is.
Well, I'll ask you. Do you have a video or something like that on your channel?
I don't have a hidden button, but I think I have a fun with buttons. I have a training on it. I know I've done a training on it, but I don't remember where it's at. I can't remember if I did it on a button or on like an image. It might be an image, but you just right click and go to every single thing that is on the right click list, and you'll see it. It's on there. I just can't remember what it's called.
On your YouTube channel, right?
No. Inside the Pixel Perfect Builder.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pull in a button. Just find a button, any button, and pull it in, and then right-click the button. You'll see on that list something that allows you to set it so that it appears.
Really?
Well, yeah, you can set it so that it appears after a certain amount of time or disappears after a certain amount of time. What we do is we typically create a button and then cover it with a box so that it's invisible, and then that box disappears.
That means I can do it with a Shelly box and make the Shelly box disappear.
Yes, you can actually do that.
Oh man, but we were going over that, myself and some of the Builderall family that I sponsored, we were going over the webinar system today, and we were trying to figure out how to have a button appear and then disappear. You know, in case someone wanted to opt into a form, have a button that would take them to a form. So now I know to put the button on the template and then right click on the button, and then from there follow the steps.
Yeah, I just can't for the life of me remember what it actually says to get you in there to do that. But it's there. And if you don't get it, remind me and I'll do it on the next Tuesday night trip.
Okay, because I'll figure it out. If I don't, I'll let you know next Tuesday. See, this is why I said whether you want to be or not, you are my mentor.
There's a lot to learn. You guys honestly have just seen the shavings of the tip of the iceberg. I know I say that every time, but it's so true. It's so true. There's so much to Builderall. And there's so much that's hidden that it is a shocker when you find out, oh my gosh, I did not even know that it could do that. And there's so much of that. So I could teach every Tuesday night for a bazillion years and I probably wouldn't cover it all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to entering the Certified Partners Program.
You'll love it. Kyrie, I can see you every day going, what?
But does that certified thing still cost money? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's expensive. It's about $2,000, and it lasts about 3.5 months this time. Right. Probably the next time we go around, it'll be 4 months.
Well, this time next year, I might think about that.
It's good. I promise you. I would not say a word about it if I didn't think it was good. Yeah. But I'm seeing my certified partners this time doing just amazing things. It's just an incredible way to cover the entire system and learn some of the tips and tricks that you guys are hearing a little bit about tonight. And then we just put it to practical use. I mean, they take what they're learning and they're going out and they're taking action, and it's incredible to watch. It's really fun. So you don't want to miss it.
No.
Nelly, I hope you do a class on selling Builderall, right?
I need to. I've done some training on it. I have done some training on it. And I actually, the way I train it is don't sell it, share it. It's not something that it sells itself. If you find someone that needs it, you don't have to sell it. They're going to see it and see the value of it. And they're not even going to blink another eyeball. They're going to go, here's my credit card, just take my money. So all you need to do is share it and you'll find the right people. Those are the people that don't like their bosses. They don't like their job. They really want to spend more time at home. They would really like to have some extra cash in their pocket. They're self-starters. They're people that you don't have to tell them what to do. They're going to figure out what to do. And they're ones that respect what you tell them. So those types of things, if you can find people that kind of fit into that category that are in your space, then you talk to them and say, hey, I've got this really neat thing called Builderall, and I'd really like it if you jump on board with me and let's learn it together. Do you have to be an expert on Builderall to do that? Absolutely not. Send them to me. Send them to the boot camp, send them to the Tuesday night training, send them to the Wednesday morning training, whatever you got to do. You do not have to be the expert. That's my job.
What's fantastic for you people over there in the States, right, is you've got a huge marketplace.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Huge marketplace. You know, like over here, we've got, 4.5 million people in Ireland.
Well, wow. With Builderall, with this marketing system, Builderall marketing system, it has opened up the world to be our marketing place. Especially with where I noticed that when it had a CDN where you can connect your domain name, and I really like that domain name checker that you showed us in the boot camp. That is marvelous. But because of that, that's a feature they didn't have at first, that CDN. That right there allows us to be connected throughout the world to where we can every server. So David, you realistically, you're not limited anymore because of the power of this platform.
You've hit the nail on the head, because one of my sites, my IrelandTravelGo.com site, right? I have that on an American server because I want to get mainly American business from that.
Cool.
Well, they upgraded the system. They did it now, and you can do that with that CDN feature in our domain domain connections on our new sites. I mean, on our sites. I mean, really, I'm just saying, I use that domain checker.com shit that you had, and I was blown away because that was not the case at first. Not with anything, couldn't even do that with GoDaddy. But
remember that's what that CDN server does is if you set it to your North American servers, right? So I build a website and I set it to North America, not the CDN, I set it to North America. What that means is if somebody tries to connect to my website all the way from Ireland, what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to go all the way to the US server to get that website and then all the way back to Ireland to show it, right? What the CDN server does is it creates an image of your site, a copy of your site, and puts it on all of the servers all over the world. So now if I'm in Ireland, I'm going to access the closest CDN server and it's going to grab the website and bring it back. So it's going to be able to get it a lot faster and get it back to the computer. So that's the importance. It's not that they can't get to it. It's just that they can get to it a heck of a lot faster because those CDN servers are actually all over the world.
I'm going to share. Can you see the chat? Did you ever use that one there, Shelley? GT Metrics?
I have not. That's
a really good site for you to use. Just pop in your PNR or your www domain, right? And hit it there and go to wherever part of the world you want, and it tells you how quick your website is.
Oh, that's great.
I was using it on WordPress and jeepers, it used to take me 10-15 seconds sometimes.
I use Pingdom. Pingdom.com is what I use.
Right.
And I actually have it monitoring my sites. So anytime my site is down,
that's
it will
good.
send me a message to let me know. And with Builderall, the industry standard is usually 99.9% up. And you'll see some people that say we've got a 99% uptime, we've got a 99.99% uptime, but the industry standard is somewhere between 99 and 99.99, right? So Builderall is consistently staying at about 99.9% up.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's very good, yeah.
And then you can see also the time of how long it takes a website to load. And about a year ago, it got dismal for a while with Builderall. We were just like, oh my gosh, load already, come on, I'm fixing to have a baby, it's taking so long. And now it's just like, whoop, there it is. So it's changed so much and it's changing every day. They're figuring out ways to make it faster. And so that will keep getting better. We'll keep being right there in the industry leaders as far as speed, as far as being able to access these websites all over the world with that kind of speed. I mean, when you hit speeds that we're hitting in Australia, that's saying something because their internet sucks.
Yeah, you're right, because I have a teammate that's in Australia and she loves Builderall. It loads so much faster. Yep. And she spoke, I mean, she was on early, but she had to get off. So you're right. And Shed, I'm telling you, you have given me at least 6 different things tonight that I can use as lead magnets. I really appreciate it.
I'm gonna give you one more thing. I wanted to show you the share locker, but I'm gonna save that for next time because I think this one is gonna be better. So this is not a Builderall thing, but a lot of times when you go into the website templates, you may not like the entire template, but you're like, man, I really like that picture, or I really like that graphic, or I really like that element that's on the page. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can get all the elements off the page so you can use them in any website. Okay. So to do that, let me go ahead and share my screen. And I'm going to go to the
Cristiano's happy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Good man. I see the big smile there.
I'm very happy because I love the Shelley's when Shelley.
Excellent. Yeah, I know. I think we all do, Cristiano.
Hack time, right, Shelley?
Yeah. So this is the Google Chrome web store. And what you're going to do is inside this web store, you're going to look for Galleryify. I think that's what it's called. There it is right there. Galleryify. It is a powerful image downloader, and I already have it installed on my computer. So if you don't have it installed, there'll be a little button just like this one that says add to Chrome, and you can add it to Chrome. And what that does is put it up here in this Chrome toolbar. Now, when I'm not using an extension, I disable it because extensions are notorious for sucking up your RAM and slowing down your computer and just using resources. So all I do is go to the 3 dots right here, and I go down to more tools, and I go to extensions. And when I click that, it shows me all of my extensions. You can see I've got lots and lots of them turned off.
Yeah.
But right here is Galleryify. And all I need to do is turn that on. And that puts that little button up here. So there it is right there. It's ready to go.
Gosh, I didn't know that yet. That's a brilliant thing, that.
Yep. And then I'm going to go to builderall.com, if I spell it right. There we go. So builderall.com, there are tons of images on this site, right? This is great stuff right here. They've got images. They've got the little slant blue thing, which is really cool. Look at all those images, just tons and tons of stuff that you're going to be able to use. And you're like, man, I would love to have all those pictures or those little neat little things they have. Well, let's just get them. All I need to do is click Galleryify, and it pulls up every single image that's on this website.
Oh,
Come on, Shelley.
And now if you find one that you like, so like say this one right here, you're like, wow, I like that one, I need it. There's a download button right there. You just click it and it downloads right to your computer so you can use it. So you do the same thing with the templates. Just open up the templates in view mode. So you're viewing the template.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, look at the pictures on that template. I hate the template, but I want the picture. So you just open up Galleryify and activate it. And then it'll show you all the images on that template. And you find the ones that you want, and then you click download, and there you go. So that's probably a really good one because that allows you to use anything you see in the template.
Man, I keep this up tonight. I'm going to have me some Tylenols. Woo, man.
So that one's a good one.
That's very cool. You see, I wonder would that work with me here, Shelley? I was working on a site, and there was sort of angled. Would you mind if I shared my screen with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. Where are we? Here. Okay. Now, this is it, right? Now, do you see here? I can't get that over far enough.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And also, I would prefer this to be a little bit wider, but it's not. I'm not able to do it. And then that's myself and my wife down in the west of Ireland. And this I'd like a little bit as well. And see the way, well, the images are sort of.
They're kind of off center a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And then this here going into the plane. I can't get it over again. Do you see it there?
So is that what is that? Is that a banner?
Let me just have a look.
Yeah, it's a banner.
It is, yeah.
So you won't be able to make it bigger. So it might be that you could actually see if you could grab it with that Galleryify and grab it as an image, and then see if you could pull it in as an image instead of a banner.
Replace it, yeah. You see, if I try to fix it on the page, it'll go different. It'll go all funny as well. You know?
Fixed on the page means it's going to stay right there on the page. It's not.
Yeah, and center element. Like I tried all these, but it's just not. It's just not getting there right. But it does here with this piece. You see, that's the weird thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. You might have to play with that one a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks like that one above may have a white. Yeah, that one may have a white or a transparent area on the left-hand side.
And that one is okay, and this one is gone. You see, I'm trying to figure out how to change the. I'm getting part of that image up at the top of the screen as well.
That looks like it may be the page background.
Yeah, but I put in that image here. If I change this image here, right, it changes up there as well, because that on the top is part of this image.
Maybe,
very strange.
Maybe that's another banner that's up high.
This one.
You click and drag it down. Yep, it's another banner.
How did I do that? So if I go in there and I delete that, it's deleting the whole.
Yeah, it deleted the whole banner. See if you can undo it. Click undo, bring it back. And then
so pull this
your
down.
Banner. Yeah, pull your banner down. And now take your menu and put it back up on the header. There you go.
Ah.
And now you can delete that banner and it won't take out the menu. There you go.
Way to go. Wow, well done you. Right. Excellent. I better save that before I do anything. Gosh. Hey, oh man. Whoa. What can I say? Thank you. Gosh.
There's
wow.
Also you can go to preview, David, and preview is where you can actually see if you can capture those images.
Oh, with the Galleria. Right. I'll do that. It's coming up to 3 a.m. in the morning. So
yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock here, and believe it or not, I had all of you guys get ready. David, go ahead and stop sharing your screen for me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Apologies.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
How do I get back on this?
It's tricky. You go back up at the top and it clicks stop sharing.
Oh yeah, there we go. Good job. Sorry about that, gents. Sorry about that, and thanks a million for putting up with me there. Excellent.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that have a lot of trouble sharing, and you did a great job. I'm going to go ahead and go. I actually had 2 root canals yesterday, so I'm gonna go and take some medicine, and I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, you can still see it a little bit swollen on this side. They did both root canals like right on the top of those 2 teeth. So I'm gonna take some Tylenol and go to bed, and then I'm gonna get ready in the morning to catch a plane and go to France. So
you have a safe journey.
I will, and we will continue these trainings, but it will be, I think 2 weeks, maybe. No, 1 week. I won't be there next week, but I think I'll be there the next week, February the 10th, the 12th.
So will we get an email from you?
You should, if you
Right.
registered, which you had to come in.
Yes.
If you registered, you'll get an email. It may email you for next week, but ignore next week because I'll be in France.
I'd love if I could make it over to London and meet you. I would, but I can't, unfortunately.
I still wish you guys could.
But if you do, if you get the chance to pop over to Ireland, just email me.
If I get a chance, I absolutely will. There's a lot of people over in Ireland that are in the team, so I would love it.
Gosh.
You're gonna have to sign a bunch of autographs over there, Shelley.
I know, right? You guys don't know. It's so weird. The first Everest event I went to was in Italy, and it was so weird because I walked in and I heard people going, "Oh my gosh, there's the Builderall Diva," and I'm like,
Brilliant.
You earned
Ladies and gentlemen,
every word of that title, Builderall Diva. You are definitely a diva. We so much.
That is cool.
Thank you for everything. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks a million, everybody, and night to y'all. Sleep well.
Have a
Thanks a
great
million.
night.
Take
And I'll
care.
keep
See you
you
lads.
updated. I will keep you updated from France. You guys just keep watching. I'll send some videos.
And be safe and enjoy. Take care. And drink a Guinness. No, don't drink a Guinness. Drink wine when you're in France. All right. And a bit of brandy.
There
Bit of
you
French
go.
brandy.
That's a good
And
one.
would you believe Hennessy Cognac is an Irish brand. It's an Irish lad that left Ireland many
wow.
years ago, and he set it all up. Yeah, mad. Anyway,
Wow.
night all, folks. Thanks a million.
Good night.
Take care.
And
Night.
Rob,
All the best.
questions?
Yeah, Shelley,
Thanks,
you
man.
recorded this. I came kind of late though, but you recorded this, right? So I can see the whole thing.
On
Yeah.
YouTube. as soon as it's over, it will be available on YouTube.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate
Watch
it.
the whole thing. And we just kind of talked. I started to do a couple of things, but they had a lot of questions, and they were all really, really good questions. So get ready for some really, really good nuggets because they asked good questions.
Oh, okay, great. Appreciate that, though.
So
Thank you.
have your piece of paper and have something to write with.
Gotcha. All right, thank you. All right, everybody. Take care.
All right, bye, guys. Have a great night, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.
All right.